Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to The Walk. Today is Friday, November 17th, and today we are talking about the difference between believing in God and trusting in God. Now, the last couple days we've been talking about knowing who God is, and we've been talking about trusting God. So today we're taking it into that level of we're going to see the difference between believing and trusting. So I had to do a little bit of digging and a little bit of research here, and I ended up having a conversation with my dad while I was out at dinner with him. And, he brought it up, and he ended up giving me more information than what I already had. I really wasn't sure where I was headed with this video until after having dinner with my dad, and then it kind of all came together. So when we break this down, and there's a few places in the Bible where when you take it to the level of the Greek, the word believing in God and the word for trusting in God is the same word. But yet there's other passages where they are different words. And when you break down those meanings, they're a little bit different. And the biggest difference is belief is, yes, I believe. Yes, I understand who God is. Yes, I'm ready to enter into this relationship and say, yes, Jesus, I believe in what you did on that cross for me. I believe in the power of the resurrection. I believe. And that is more of a brain thing. That's happening mostly in the brain. When it moves to the trust, where you're saying, I'm putting my faith and trust in you, Jesus Christ, that's when it's hitting your heart. It's becoming more of a heart thing, and it's more of an active thing. Belief is a little bit more passive. So like I could say, I believe my car is the fastest car on the planet. It's not, but I could say that. And then when somebody else's car is faster than mine, I would change my belief and say, I don't really believe that anymore. Because what I was understanding and the way I was interpreting things around me has changed. And that's where belief is. Now, when you take it to the level of faith and trust, it's gone way deeper, and it's now a heart thing, and now it's being put into action. So when we go to John 1:12, it says, excuse me, to all who did receive him, who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God. Now, as you break this down and you look at it really closely, if you are receiving him into your life and you're saying, yes, I believe in your name, you're also at that level of trusting. Because now you're saying, I believe in the power of his name, and I'm receiving that free gift of grace. It's more than I've understood it. Now it's an action level, and I'm going into that relationship with Christ on purpose. And another passage that jumped out at me, and again, my dad brought this up at dinner, and it's so very powerful. In Luke 23, verses 39 through 43, it says, one of the criminals who were hanged railed at him, saying, are you not the Christ? Save yourself and us. So Jesus is hanging on the cross. This criminal is saying, if you're the Christ, why aren't you saving both of us? That's not belief, that's not faith, and that's not trusting in Jesus Christ. But the other rebuked him, saying, do you not fear God? That's belief. He is believing in who God is. And keep in mind, even the demons believe in who God is. But then he continues. He says, since you are under the same sentence of condemnation, and we indeed justly, meaning we deserve what we're getting, for we are receiving the due rewards of our deeds. But this man has done nothing wrong. And so now he's at the level where he's saying, I believe that this man is sin-free. I have faith that this man is sin-free. And then he turns to Jesus and he says, Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom. Now he's gone to that level of faith and trust. It has come to action. He's saying, Lord, please remember me because you're all I've got. He's recognizing you're my only hope. And I'm putting my faith and trust in you that you'll remember me when you go into your kingdom after we've both died. So that's the difference between belief and trust. Now, as we move into next week, we're going to start talking about getting guidance and direction from the Holy Spirit and what that is like and how that functions. Today is Friday, so I'm going to remind you there's no video tomorrow, but I will be back with you on Sunday. Have a wonderful day. God bless, and keep walking the walk.